To SportsLine, everybody. I'm here with the lads, Crimson and Jax Dane, the War Kings tag team, formerly known as Veterans of War, and of course Bram from TNT, and of course formerly of TNA Impact. All right, guys, we have this thing called the TNT Academy for those that want to get into the business and become wrestlers. We all had to start somewhere. Whose idea was it to start the academy, and what does it consist of?
Well, it was an idea I had early on. I actually wanted to open up a wrestling school in the Middle Tennessee area before I started running live events. It just so happened that I was afforded the opportunity to run a live event before I was able to open up the wrestling school. And the reason I wanted to open up a wrestling school is because of the not so structured training that I went through, and similar to the not such as hardcore as Bram went through, but similar to the same process he went through, and so many others that started around the time I started and earlier. There's just not very many places with structure, and you know, I especially in the Nashville area now, there's a lot of promotions popping up in the area, a lot of people training in the area, but it was something that I knew that this area needed. There's a large demand for, you might not know it,
Sure.
You know, the regular person might not know it, but people love wrestling and people want to explore that path or what it takes to become a wrestler. And you know, even if you explore that path, you may not, it's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to be in-ring talent or a professional wrestler, but there's many avenues that start from that path that could land you a position in professional wrestling. Sure. But anyway, that I wanted to start the school just because I wanted to provide that opportunity for other people to chase their dreams. And I knew that I was super covered up with, you know, the live event side of the business, actually maintaining a full-time schedule, traveling around with Jax, doing our thing. So part of that was to find proper head coaches to fill those lead positions at the Tried and True Academy. And we were able to land Bram over here earlier this year and get him to start our latest cycle of trainees, which has started in February, and he's doing really well. He's the head coach of our intermediate class and our advanced class. Wow. And then a regional talent, the independent wrestling's last real journeyman of pro wrestling, Jeremiah Plunkett. Drop him real quick.
Put him over. Put him over.
He's our head coach of the Tried and True Beginners course at the Academy, and he's one heck of a hand, a great talent, and a great teacher. So we, along with myself, Jax pops in, and there's a ton of other, you know, names and great talents that pop in the academy to help teach.
So
and coach.
So how's it work? You come in, you pay a fee, and you start training. How's it work?
Yeah, it's you know, it's an investment, and you're making an investment in your future and yourself, and it comes with a price. And we all had to pay for our training, but we feel, you know, we did a lot of market research and figured out a pretty affordable way for anybody to really pursue their dream in pro wrestling. So it's a curriculum-based course. The beginner's course is a 16-week program. You train 2 days a week, Sundays and Mondays, and at the 16-week point, you know, you're either given a pass or a fail. Along that process, where you get a few sit-downs with the coaches where you get evaluated. This is what you need to work on. This is what you're doing good at. Right. And then at the end of the 16 weeks, you pass or fail. Now, when you fail, or if you fail, there hasn't been many, but you're not asked to go out the doors or leave, you know, find something else to do. You're asked to retrain or work on these things, and then we'll bump you up. You know, we want to keep everybody involved as much as possible. Intermediate course, you know, for those that graduate the beginner's course, the intermediate course is the same thing, curriculum-based, 16 weeks, train 2 days a week. At the end of that 16 weeks, you'll sit down with Coach Bram and myself and talk about where you're at, whether you pass or fail, and then that passing person would move on to our advanced course, which is a perpetual training environment, also coached by Bram, myself, and that advanced class is really beneficial. It's like a polishing phase. Right. Where you work on
kind of fine-tune some things.
Yeah, you tune things up, and you know, you work on that, a lot of psychology-based stuff, a lot of character, in-depth character work, promo stuff, everything, the whole package. You know, the business end of things. You know, we'll sit you down and teach you how to write your own wrestling resume and help you with that. We'll give you opportunities to get in there with a professional photographer, take promo pictures, quality ones, and we'll just really give you that whole package. And that's, you know, that's the environment that we want.
So it's more than just getting in there, taking bumps, and running the roads.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Bram, what's it like for you to work with these? I'm sure you get a lot of people in there that think, oh, I'm a great athlete. I was a all-state football player. I can bench 400 pounds. This is easy.
Yeah,
you let them know right away. It's not easy.
They'll find out, won't they?
Oh, we had one come through the door this last cycle, and he lasted a week or two.
Yeah. You know, for me, it's also nice to give back. For doing it for 16 years, so it is really nice to be able to give back and share what I've learned. There's so much knowledge in my head. So it's just nice to be able to sort of give it to someone and see them grow and see them
kind of pay it forward. All right. For those that want to get maybe look into the academy, where can they go?
Yeah, so our website is triedandtruepro.com. That's tried, the letter N, truepro.com. All the information on the academy is there. Or you can, we're on social media, on Facebook at Tried and True Pro Wrestling. We're also on Twitter at Tried and True Pro and Instagram at Tried and True Pro. If you want to drop a direct email to our coaching staff, it's TNT Academy at triedandtruepro.com. Drop us a line, drop us a DM in one of our social media platforms, and we'll get back to you and give you all the information on what it takes to, walk through our doors.
Man, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we got another class starting up early June.
Cool
so.
if I come by sometime and lock up.
We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you.
Let's make that happen.
Yes.
Sounds great, guys. We're going to take our final break. We'll get you a Preds update as they get started with the Dallas Stars, and we'll wrap it up with our pro wrestlers. Stay with us.